What's going on, dudes? Ghxst here, and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. This is part 22, if you guys remember where we left off. We had one hell of a kickoff for episode 4. We're at this little award show for some actors and whatnot. One died, the other is being accused of, sorry, there's dust on my webcam. Uh, One died. The other's being accused. They're like rivals. I thought it was a friendly one going into this video, but I guess that's not the case. Um, but yeah, one died. The other's being accused of it. Maya's kidnapped by some edgy Alfred looking ass dude, and I wish I was making this up. Dude looks like Batman, or dude looks like Alfred. He kidnapped Maya, and to get her back, we have to basically say that the dude. Hold on, let me go to the court record. I think it was this guy that is being accused of killing this guy here. Yeah. So apparently, this guy who's ironically named the Killer, didn't can prove that this guy Matt didn't kill this dude Juan. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So we're gonna go through this whole investigation without Maya, and we're probably gonna be with Pearl for a majority of this trial. This is gonna be interesting. So if you guys are interested in one more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video. As y'all can see, I'm not on the menus page because I had to when the last video ended, I had to go back and do the whole story over again because I did not save. So we're here now. All right, let's move to the detention center. All right, let's see. Let's see who this Juan guy is. Not Juan. Matt. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin ninja. He looks decent enough. G Good morning. How are you today? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. He doesn't speak much, I see. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago, 'cause my job is, you know... Oh, no, 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 no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers? I mean, this building isn't my house, so what's he on about? Does he know where he is at? No, no, no. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? What the hell? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think it's strange. I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Alright, so well, first of all, wait, what do I have? Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize this radio. Originally from Maya's kidnapper who goes by the name of the Killer. Okay. Talk to me about yourself, bro. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so... Autobiography? You're like 21. What life could you have had? Anyways, if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hotter than you are already? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Mr. Engarde is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. Um, I don't know if he's actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have his does he have a mind of his own? Right. What happened? Mr. Engarde, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Um, um, well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, 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 I'm not asking you on behalf of a tabloid. What is that? Hold on a sec, let me ask the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr. Nick? No, he's not. He got a couple of screws loose. He don't even know where he at right now. If we're talking about Mr. Engarde's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. Studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick? What's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Olde Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Okay, what do you know about this dude, bro? Man, it's too bad he's dead. You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree? Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake. If that's such a mistake, then why did they issue an arrest warrant for you? Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place, okay? Bro, so you just got contacts with everybody? You couldn't even get a contact with a lawyer. How you got everything but a lawyer right now? Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they? I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here. That's a good point. He's in a detention center. How does he still have that on if he's locked up? I guess you're right about the warrant after all. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here. Okay. I feel like I don't think talking to him is gonna do much right now, so okay, maybe I do have to talk to him a little more. What can I talk to him about? I think wait, was he the Nickel Samurai or whatever? He's the Nickel Samurai. And the Nickel Samurai had a press conference, so maybe he knows something about this. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. That is weird. He's not gonna talk about it either. Okay, what about... Okay, this just shows this. How about this? Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice because it's not up for sale anyway. Alright. Who can I present? I don't think he knows anybody. What? Can I talk to him about himself? Hold on. Present himself. Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil. Yeah. And I'm way good at sports, karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular. Yeah. You're also good at sitting in a jail cell, Mr. Popular. Okay, will the radio do anything? Hold on. I already spoke to him about everything. Will the radio do anything? Mr. Nick, what are you doing with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let someone does some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man who with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait! I really need to take your case! There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? What? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please let Mr. Nick represent you! Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? I didn't even realize that was a question. Um, if you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to wait. What did you just say? The killer. D the killer. What's he doing? It looks like he's mulling something over. All right, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll take. I'll let you represent me in court. We did it. We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better for it. And he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Alright. Um Man, I think my lucky star is that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? You're like 8 years old. I don't expect you to know that much about folks anyway. Ah, it's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular amongst high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Engarde is uh, has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze. That's why that's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. True. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you know you and you and you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to be holding after the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyways, I was leaving my room. That's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Corrido was already dead at the time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm getting to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. Okay. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida, what sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a jammin' ninja movie, even though we all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you You'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? He has a point. Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly? Did they find something on you? Well, they found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button. I don't get it either. But it was caught in the pleat. Is that pleats? What the hell is a pleat? Anyways, in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. Ah! Dude, I really think someone planted it there though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's really what happened. I guess this is about all I'm going to get out of him. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Engarde. Let's test Mr. Engarde to see if he's really innocent or not. What can we can do that? Yes. If you use this, Maya's Nakatama, he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. Engarde, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? What's it gonna be with that futuristic phone on your wrist? Anyway, please put the phone away and answer the question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Okay. Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. That trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. That's it? Bro, this is about to be the shortest video I ever did. I'm not stopping it right there, but I am gonna step away to get a water because I forgot to bring one. So let me save to this point and I'll be right back. Alright y'all, I'm back. I got my water now. So now it looks like we're about to go into the actual investigation. I don't know why it said to be continued the way it did if we're just gonna go into the investigation anyway. But yeah, let's go. I really thought we were gonna go into a trial. I was like, we have nothing to go off of yet. Alright, let's go. Well, at least we're able to get Mr. Matt Engarde as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we can only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Engarde's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Alright, let's go. Back to the hotel lobby. No Migos. Hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at my TV right now, just trying to turn it on for background noise later. Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun. Hold on. I just had to make sure she wasn't on her little tangents again. It's a bad rerun is what it is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. That's not entirely... you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? Oh my goodness, see? Queen Reaper, what? Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Hmm, don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick? I, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants! She's threatening me with a gun. Alright. Wait, can I move anywhere else? Okay, to the hall, but yeah. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go boom again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my wand. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? I was just about to say that, Phoenix. What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. Oh, Lada. I mean, what is the matter? What is the matter of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? That sounds strikingly familiar. Honestly, women these days, they don't know the... Oh, okay. I'm gonna just let it go. Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today. So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lada. Okay, so I'm assuming when we get to the hall, we're gonna see Lada. Okay, bet. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music from the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But... go on. If you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. She has a point. She may not know what's going on, but she probably saw something. Okay. I saw the most important moment of the night. The fuck is that? Alright. The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect? You disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? Oh boy. How many? Oh! Oh! Oh, y'all, I am not ready for this. I hope they give me like a full health bar if I get down to 0. Um, the murder was last night. Last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then the murder, what murder is it? Bro, there are 4 of these things. Jesus Christ. I hate this game. Please tell me there's like a extra thing I can do with this Makatama in this chapter. Um, please don't stray onto another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Alright, let me see what this actually says. That ugly ass gun. I can't look at it directly. I'm about to have a seizure looking at that. Please, Mystic Maya's life is... but you haven't given me my present yet. Let's see. I can only tell you if you can bring me Juan's autograph. What an unreasonable request. You might as well have asked for the moon. Okay, so I have to find a way to get Juan's autograph for her to talk. And using the Magatama won't help because I'm pressed for time to save Maya's life. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. We're not gonna do it here. There's nothing to do here. Hallway, let's see. Yeah, yeah. Hey, you're here? Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Oh yeah, real quick. I don't know if this is like a recurring theme for whenever Lotta's around, but I've noticed that between the Eeny Meeny trial and that trial in the first game where she was introduced, I had to use a lot of pictures, so I'm not looking forward to this. Lotta, hey, Mr. Cop fella, the thief shown his face. What? Arrest him! Put him on trial! Find him guilty! Give him the death penalty! What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera! CAMERA! It's my lifeblood. It's gonna die. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? So you're accusing me of stealing your camera. Alright, whatever. Camera. So you lost your camera. Ain't no ordinary camera, but you buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. Damn. Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that. Where did you lose your camera? Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear darling expensive sweetie. Otto, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of everything that caught my eye. I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera, a very expensive item valued at $1,600. It is stolen around the time of the murder. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah? Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Engarde was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found, a big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. I feel like you've been every type of photographer every time I see you. Reckon course that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after for this time. Although, I was... Jesus. It's 3 in the morning as I'm shooting this. I don't know why I'm tired. I went to sleep before this. Although, I was also on lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Yeah. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm scared. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, 2. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know? Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we, Nick? Haven't we? Ha! Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone's around here. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lada and your I rule smile. Alright. You were on the hunt for your big scoop last night. Sorry if I don't seem energetic right now, y'all. Like I said, it is like 3 a.m. Um, it's a bunch of tabloid photos. They ain't got nothing to do with this murder. It looks like I have no other choice but to remove the psyche locks. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Okay, I mean, is that... Do I get to play the game, or... Okay, so maybe I have to find her camera first? Alright, can I go any... Oh! Oh, I can go into their rooms. Alright, let's go to Ngarde's room. I probably should have went to Karida's room since he's the victim, but... Okay. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Ngarde's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Ooh, who's that? She kinda bad. Hello. You're Mr. Ngarde's lawyer, correct? I've gathered as much. And she's smart too, okay. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he's your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. If she's intuitive, okay. Wow! It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ngarde's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not. It's not really not. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be off. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Before I talk to her, well, night of the murder. Before I talk to her, let's see what's going on here. It's probably Mr. Ngarde's suitcase. For some reason, for someone who is always going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? This table here looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner of two at that, or for two. I'm sure they're Mr. Ngarde's and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? There's swords and prop weapons here. Is there anything else here? They'll let me look at the beds. I'm gonna look at the sword first. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy? Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Alright, let's look at the bedroom. That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. Nah, you're just 8 years old, so... Oh, wait, there's something here. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Is it the fact that it's not like a T? Because they had a T-bone steak? Alright, I think I saw everything. Let's not move, but let's talk to you. Night of the murder. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, right? Or correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. For the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Engarde. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you do, if you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. I know, she just seems like so straight, but she still looks so ugh. Anyways, when the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Engarde. After that, I went to visit Mr. Karaida. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. Are you like his manager, or you just manage the hotel, or what? So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Engarde and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea what he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engarde's manager. Okay, I thought so. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim Mr. Karaida have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has very different policies from Worldwide Studios, and that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. Bro, they're literally the same shit. Global, worldwide. Aren't those like synonyms? Synonyms, sorry? I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya! Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Alright, I feel like I'm not gonna get much out of you. You seem very strict. You're bad, but you're strict. Alright, Corretta's room. What the hell? What is this? Berenstein Bears? What is going on in here? This Five Nights at Freddy's ass room. Again, Berenstein Bears. There go Papa Bear right there. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Furryland. We're just in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Mr. Corrida? The victim? Which makes this the crime scene too? Oh, it's you! So, what happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ngarde's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that, even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map for the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you! Haha, wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map! That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Hotel map. Map of the Gatewater Hotel around the crime scene. Alright. Let's see. No, I don't want to move yet. Let me look at the map. Alright. Hotel, hold on. Alright, so Viola Hall is in the middle. The lobby's right over by the side. I'm blocking Corrida's room, and Garde's room is above me right here across the hall. Alright. Talk to me. Cause of death. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. Okay, let's see. Yep. That'll do it. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal. That's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Ngarde's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Photo of Juan Corrida's murder scene. Alright. Let me have a look at it. See if I find anything for myself. Alright, so obviously the knife in his chest. There's what looks like a broken vase. Is that lube in the back? What's with all these bottles across the floor? There's one behind me that y'all can't see, and there's this extra big one by his knee. Alright. There's an open guitar vase, there are roses, and what looks like tomato juice or wine. Anyways. Alright. Talk to me. Reason for the arrest. Why was Mr. Ngarde arrested? Because we have evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yep, there goes everything right there. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight his button came off. Mr. Ngarde said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his Hakama? But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off. As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Alright, let's try and figure it out, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's see. It's been a minute since we had to slide the room over. Alright. No, not move, damn it. Okay, there's a lot to look at. Was there anything by Gumshoe? Nothing that really matters or catches my attention at the moment. Let's look at this here. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant. But what are those bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe. There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? I sure don't. That's not what we're here for. There's a phone here, a robot dog, or a robot bear, rather. There's another plate here. Oop, I didn't mean to move over there. There you go. Looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the awards show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after eating a meager meal like this. Does it really matter? There's a guitar thing here. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. That's strange. The guitar is not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? But Miss Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, There's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Okay, the guitar case. Found next to the victim, empty. There's some water, but only on top of the lid. All right. This little glass here. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it that much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But does it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She has a point. Yeah, because everything's all across the floor, but that's still standing. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. But why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? Wine glass. Found next to the victim. It's filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drank. Alright, anything else? What about his bedroom? So that's the bed, right? Yep, it's big. But it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Alright, let's see. A bunch of bears and whatnot. Wow, there's a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling that maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to... Oh, God. We're back. It's hard to bear with these problems. Rawr. Oh, God. I hate this trial. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. Yes, thank you, Nick. You said it, not me. Because that trial was annoying. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. What is this computer here doing here? What is he, watching porn? It's so messy here. Girls really likes things neat and tidy. I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Alright, there's another suitcase here. Is there anything else I missed over here? Okay. Suitcase. The suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet is barely locked, that barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do All-Stars pack so much stuff like Mr. Karaita? That is interesting. What's this? There's all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices, so I guess he must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red wine is his favorite color? Okay, I guess. But I still need to be in here to help or to find something for Old Bag. If I can't, then she's not gonna talk. There's nothing else in here. Alright. What happens if I move? Oh yeah, I have to find your camera too. I can't present her with anything. What if I show Old Bag the guitar case? How do I get to... Oh! Something's here. Oh, Mr. Wright! How are you? Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. That sucks. Well, hold on. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. Wasn't there some sort of like pretty pink princess samurai after the last game in the third trial? I feel like I'm making that up, but I swear that's how that game or that trial ended. This time there are three samurai brothers: aluminum samurai, tin samurai, and of course the nickel samurai. It's a love Y. It's a love Y in the Neo Olde Tokyo. I see. Wait, a love what? A love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop, and all three guys fall for her at the same time. A love Y. Oh, that's hilarious. I guess the Y shape is like the three brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times three. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Um, yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? Does she? Doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering this. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What type of ninja are you? You can't scale a wall? Anyways. What? He was he was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. Oh boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. And a ninja with a bright red guitar? And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muromachi 5. That sounds like a hard gang group, I'm not even gonna lie. Um, Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not so jamming cold the night before Battle 3. Ah, that's too bad for him. Yeah, but this kind of pop music based love story is something high school girls really like. Um, yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Jammin, the Jammin Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Which show should I watch? I can't believe she's really alright. Um, let's see what he knows about anybody. How did Oldback end up secured? Alright. Does he know anything about her? Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Okay, talk, bro. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah, I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. All right, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the to the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A. Oh, okay. Miss Abigail or whatever her name is, Andrews. Okay. What was her name? Adrian. Okay. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Carida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA, Adrian Andrews, right? Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? That is true. Ah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why she's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Magazine clipping, an article from the tabloid Gossipland. Alright. I think, I know what they want me to do, but I'm gonna cut the video here, because it's pushing 4 o'clock in the morning, and I am tired. I need to go back to sleep. But, yeah, it looks like, this Miss Andrews is a home. I can't even call her a homie hopper. She just a hopper. She hopping dick, hopping dick. Like, bro, like you're the manager of Engarde, but you on a date with a Corida, his rival. That's crazy work. But we'll figure all that out in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are looking to see and want more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Next episode, we're probably going to get all the other information we need and probably go to trial. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Right, girl,